I think the NBA would be easier to rig than the NFL.
Oh, 100%. It's only 5 players on the court. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just easy to get one player could change everything. You know, football you could, but it's so many moving pieces, so it's a little harder to do that. So
let's dive into this Rozier thing, who I bet on quite often on DFS. It's kind of the same time frame, Shaun, as the Porter kid brother, who I think's in jail, right?
Yeah, Jonte Porter. I'm pretty sure he's in jail.
So, I don't know if he's in jail, but he's banned right now.
I thought he got locked up though.
I think there's a little. I think there's some cooperating. I think there's some cooperating going on. I think he was a small bug in a bigger scheme.
Well, this might be it though. Like this, there might be a lot of this going on in this thing. To your point though, we've seen a Donahoe. What's his name? Donahoe.
Terry Donahoe.
No, that's the coach. Donahoe, I believe, was the referee that is on record, right, of cheating blatantly. And it's crazy, Shaun, because you ever seen that movie with DiCaprio where he was a thief and then became FBI's #1 helper on catching thieves? Mm-hmm. Isn't that what Donahoe does now? Wasn't he the NBA guy? And then he basically got caught. He went to jail, banned, and now he's the one that talks about all this shit at the NBA level? Like,
so you don't give the man a whole new last name, huh? Now his name Donahoe.
What was his name? Donahue? Donahue?
You know the man last name. You're so disrespectful.
So Donahue now works with the NBA after you were banned. It's crazy. But Pete Rose still ain't in the fucking Hall of Fame. So make it make sense, man.
Hey, Pete Rose will get in now that he's dead.
That's what's crazy about it.
They were afraid of Pete Rose's speech. Pete gonna call out everybody.
By the way, Porter pleaded guilty in July to wire fraud, conspiracy, and was subsequently banned from the NBA for life. He faces up to 20 years in prison when he is sentenced on May 20th, just for context. Right.
That's what I'm saying. There's some cooperating going on.
Wait, May of this year, 25?
When they give you that big number and you end up in a jail, well, you go tell on your mama. Hey,
and by the way, Pete Rose bet on his motherfucking self. I believe there's context to that. You could talk about all that, but these other cats are blatantly throwing games with their team and their fan bases and shit. This guy bet on himself and got fucked over.
Well, Jonte bet on himself too, but then he would foul out or do stuff like that.
So here's my problem with Rozier and Porter, if it's true. All right, they have these thing called player props, right? Mm-hmm. Smitty to have more than 2 tackles for the game or more than a half a sack.
Yeah.
The issue I have with Rozier and Porter is it looked like they were giving information for people to take the under.
Right.
Like basically Porter was telling guys, okay, I'm gonna fake an injury so I know I won't hit these numbers. I don't know exactly what the specifics of Rozier are, but I would have a problem with guys saying under.
Yeah.
If your homeboys are like, yo, King, man, that player prop 21.5. Oh man, go bet that. I'm going for 30 tonight, baby. I'm cool with that.
Here you go, Shaun.
I got an issue when it starts being like, nah, I take the under, man. You know, nah, I'm gonna pass that rock tonight, baby. I ain't gonna shoot it, or I'm gonna act like that. That's where the egregiousness in it comes, because there's some bravado that goes with being a professional athlete.
Right.
Like in high school, a guy would be like, "Oh, what you finna do this week?" Man, I'm finna throw for 304, man. These boys can't hold me. Like, that's ingrained in an elite athlete. Yeah. I've never been like, oh, man, I'm 152 picks. No. The unders, that's why they got the unders capitalized.
I'm too competitive.
Yeah. That's why the unders is capitalized. Because now
let me give you context. So this cat, 2 years ago, came out, dropped 24 in the first quarter and claimed he was hurt and didn't play the whole rest of the year. That's crazy. That's Rozier. And they're like, undisclosed injury, by the way. Quote. That's crazy to your point. Like, if that's the case, that's jellable, dog.
Yeah, like
just for the game purposes, Smitty. Just for the game, like the I don't know.
What was the bet he made on that then? He played one game, dropped 24.
Maybe 20 and a half.
Under 30 points for the year or some shit?
No, for the game. Well, he already played a whole year, like a lot of the season, and then
for the game. I'm sorry, I got that. Okay, my fault. I misunderstood.
That particular game, he drops 24, and then don't play no more towards the end of the year. It's crazy to me to think that the integrity again is my issue.
And let me put a PSA out to athletes. I think sometimes they forget. You know, they're not as smart as we think, JB. Just like you would think after Deshaun Watson dropped the ball in front of the goal line, was it a decade ago? Nobody would ever do it again. We had 10 of them in 2024, right? So, listen, this shit got real jail time behind it, dog. Like, they are talking about Porter could do 20 years. All my friends know I'm the biggest snitch in the circle because I'm a civilian. Ain't no goddamn word. Snitch not even a word with civilians. That's a criminal enterprise word. Two criminals are both doing illegal activities. If one of us gets caught, I'm not going to tell on the other one.
Right.
I am a law-abiding, tax-paying citizen. If they knock on my door and tell me I'm going to jail, if I don't tell on your ass and you did something in front of me that I know about, your ass is gas, because I am telling.
Here's the issue, though. Like, this is the problem, too. We'll suspend a dude. Like in the NFL, we saw a couple wide receivers, right, get suspended for betting. But you can hit abroad and play that year. That tells me they're betting trumps everything.
Absolutely.
That's just crazy to me.
Because so when you put your hands on a female, you are impacting yourself, your personal brand, your ability to participate in something that you're talented enough to participate in. When you start letting the public, know that you don't take guys betting on the game seriously, now the integrity of the entire league is in jeopardy. And that could cause, think about, I don't care how big the NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball, they all could fail if something got out of control that they couldn't, rein back in.
Yeah.